Hey everyone, I know it has been a week or two, about a week and a half since my last video. I'm not sure, I need to check, but I think it's been about a week and a half since my last video. And since my last video posted, I did more workouts, of course, but some things have happened, so I had to make modifications. Those of you who know me know that I am so not the one for excuses. So I don't want to give you all a lot of excuses of why. Instead, I want to try to just give you some history and things that I'm learning along the way. So as I've mentioned before in some of my previous videos, I have back issues. Those back issues come and go, but I'm dealing with those. I go to the chiropractor, I get massages, I am doing all of the therapy that I need to do for my back for it to heal more and be healthier. So that has definitely not stopped. Because of it, I've had to alter some of my moves. You know, I can't do burpees and things like that anymore. But on the flip side of the physical component, I've been dealing with some mental things, and mental things bother. Well, I'm not going to say bother, but they shut me down. And so I'm learning how to work with that aspect of my life. Some of my close friends and of course my family know that I deal with depression. A lot of people deal with depression, and we don't really address it enough, and we don't talk about it. So that's why I figured today for the beginning part of this video, because I'm only going to have a few clips at the end to show you that I've been doing some workouts, just, you know, had to sit down, regather myself, try to get back into things that I know that are healthy for me when I go into that place of depression. And I am in the process of finding a counselor, because I know that that's important also, along with all of the other things that I've learned for helping me. And a big part of that is talking to my family, and just working out some stuff. Depression and mental health in general is a big part of the Black community, and I think it's really taboo. A lot of times we try not to talk about it, we try not to address it, you know, and we just dismiss people with mental health. For example, Kanye West. Up and down the timelines, or the past couple of weeks, you know, it's been a lot of buffoonery dealing with Kanye West, and not just him, but how people see Kanye West in the comments and things that I've read about. And I am by no means someone who is, you know, pro the stuff that Kanye West is doing. But this is not a plot or plea for Kanye West. This is basically to just say that mental health is serious. And so for the past, I guess I would say 4 or 5 days, I've been battling again with depression. And it's crazy, because I know one of the things that it's good for me when I get into that place is exercise. But it's so hard to exercise when you literally feel like doing nothing. It is literally a battle, a fight to get up every day and just do the things that you know you have to do, like go to work. And when part of the issues that you're battling stem from the stresses of work, it makes it even worse. So I've had to kind of figure out that, and just in the midst of all of it, just continue to pray and pray and pray some more for me, for triggers, for me, all of those things I'm constantly praying about. And so yesterday, God kind of opened up a window to alleviate some of the stresses that I'm dealing with. And I was very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. It almost was like a turning point in the things that I was battling. The plan, you know, was of course to work out yesterday. I didn't get there. I tried. I even put on my workout gear, and I tried my best to psych myself up and get ready for working out, but it still just was not there. And for some people, I know that that's going to be hard to understand. Some people don't know how to wrap their minds around mental health. What do you mean you tried to work out and you didn't work out? I really can't explain it. It's just one of those things where you want to do something so bad, but you can't find the strength, the energy, the capacity to do one more thing. Topple that with a 1 year old who's a near 2 year old now, who is in constant need of attention, in a house full of adults, and we have really no outlet. There's nowhere to really go. This pandemic is going to impact a lot of people much further than just the illness. So it's hard when you are used to being able to go and kind of hang out a little bit, and now you can't. And then when you do decide to go, you have to make those decisions like, okay, is it worth the risk of going? And what all precautions do you need to take when you go? And for my mental health, I have to kind of find somewhere to go soon, to kind of just get away from it all. And I think that's important for everyone, to have an outlet, to find at least 1 or 2 days out the month where you can actually tend to your mental health, because it is so important. So I am feeling better. I am more motivated. Today I actually got up and I organized and cleaned up the office space. I was able to get a hold of someone for a situation, because my husband was in an accident not too long ago, and so now we're dealing with the car situation and trying to get that figured out, track down my title, get a replacement title because they mailed it to the wrong address while we were overseas. It's just been a lot. And so I'm the type of person who I try to put things in their individual compartments and keep them separated, but sometimes those compartments overflow. And I think when I get to the place where I don't know what else to do, when I feel so completely like everything is out of control, and I just feel overwhelmed, I think that's part of what brings on the depression, because I'm very much a person who likes to be in control of her life. You know I can't control other people, but I like to be in control of my life, the things that happen to me. And I'm still learning that a lot of that I still can't control, because things that happen to me, in order sometimes to fix them, require other people. And you can't make other people do the things that you want them to do. It would be super easy for the title company, I feel like, to just change my name on my title. But rules and regulations say they have to issue it to me in the name that it was on the contract. So then I have to go through that process, and that's frustrating. I would absolutely love the 2-year-old to stop climbing over me. It's not gonna happen. He thinks I'm a jungle gym. So, and topple that with everything else. Life is a lot sometimes. And I am learning how to better deal with life. I want to get to the place where I don't completely shut down, and I don't want to just not be. I'm a lot further along than where I was when I first realized I was dealing with depression. So some people know, but not a lot of people know, but back in 2007, I actually attempted suicide. And that is not something that I am ashamed of by any means. I reached a really low point in my life. And I am thankful to God that I was able to reach out to a friend in time for that friend to, to be honest, I can't even remember how I ended up at the hospital. I think Yolanda came to my house and called 911. I'm really not sure. It's been so long ago. But I do remember calling her and basically kind of giving a goodbye, I guess you could say. And I remember my mom being at the hospital, and I remember her crying. I remember her telling me that I had to, think about me, and I could not allow other people to be those things that stopped me from doing what it is that I needed to do for myself. So it is one of those things that I am thankful that I'm no longer in that place. I'm so much further than where I started. I no longer have thoughts of ending my life. So although I don't know if I will ever get to the point where I'm never depressed again, I do want to get to the point where depression does not stop my life from moving forward. Even if it's just a few days of I don't want to do anything. I want to get past that place. I don't want to be dependent on medicine. I don't want to be dependent on anything that isn't centered around God. I want the dependency for my mental health to be just a whole lot of praise and worship, honestly. But I know the reality is that I might have to have medicine for a period of time to help rebalance my hormones, because I do know scientifically depression is an imbalance of hormones. So those things have to be regulated. But one of the good things about it is that my hormones can help to be regulated through exercise. So we are back to exercising. It's been a few days. Actually, I think the last time I exercised was almost a week ago. I went to the gym with my brother, did some squats and some other things. We had a good time. You'll see some clips of that. And then, we're moving forward. The goal is to try to get my vlog back up and rolling. I am not doing the 75-day challenge just because it's too much. Like, I salute everyone who can make it through the 75 days with the 2 workouts and life going on around them, but I just can't. I know I can't do it. I've tried, even started over, and then everything hits. And I don't know if, I don't know, but I just know I can't do the 75-day challenge, but I can work out every day. Even if it's just walking. That I definitely can do. So I'm still doing my HIIT cardio. I actually bought 2 programs this time. I did the lower body and my regular. So you'll get to see some different exercises. They have switched some things up. Yeah, I did look at those videos. So that should be interesting. I'm still not doing burpees, and they have like a double burpee now. So I got to figure out something to do to modify the double burpee, because again, I'm not doing burpees, but I'm getting back into it. And the good news is I've only gained about maybe 1.5 pounds over the past week or 2, because I did want to get on the scale today to see if I had done any damage. So, and I'm not going to lie and say that I've been eating well, because I haven't. I have not. But I have been mindful. Let's put it that way. I have been mindful of the work that I put in, and I did not want to damage that work. So I'm back to grinding. Got a little clips for you guys. It won't be long at all. Thank you so much for listening. You continue to pray for me, and I will continue to pray for you. As always, I love you. Peace. All of that was kind of heavy. So let's lighten the load a little bit. You guys know Kiara Lachey is like my spirit animal, and in my brain, y'all, when I be dancing, like, I be getting it. But then I watch myself and I'm like, I'm getting old. But it's still fun. So this little workout was one of her lives that she's been doing lately. It was a fun routine to do. I really enjoyed it. It kind of lifted my spirits a little bit. If I am remembering correctly, this was a day that I was really battling. So yeah, one of these days that booty gonna move, y'all. It's gonna move one day. Anyway, so I found this little workout and I did this instead of my normal workout. It was fun, and I think a lot of them are saved. So check her out on YouTube if you haven't already. Let's go.